Can't handle it. Alright, get out of here. Vagabond. Over to GX. For the good luck, of course. And the stream is almost beginning. I'm eagerly waiting for it to start. Like I said, let's get Bastion going for the Bastion luck. And pull his card. Because that's what we want today. That is what we want today. I think for the first time ever. I think for the first time ever in the history of this channel, I have actually, what do you call it? I have actually got my mic playing at the beginning of a stream. Because way too often, I don't have it playing. Or I don't have it, you know, not muted. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But we are here. We are playing some Duel Links. Now, really quickly, let me make sure that everything's all good. And I guess since no one's here just yet, I'm going to kick things off with a little bit of, what do you call it? With a little bit of, I'll do a little bit with Bastion. Sorry, not Bastion, with Odeon to get his levels up. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to level up Odeon now. He's level 33, as you can see. I need more gem. Let's just waste an Esper over, shall we? Actually, no, let's not do that. I'll farm him later. Let's do regular duelists. But yeah, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, of course we are doing a box opening for the latest box, Abyss Rising. And I guess the format we'll do for this video is going to be, or this live stream, will just be me opening packs and talking about every single card that I see and when I think of the cards. And then at the end of the box, all the cards that I don't get, I will kind of cover them as well, at least the noteworthy cards. But outside of that, yeah, that's what it's going to be. You guys can tell, obviously, we're not starting straight away, so if I happen to start pretty late in the box opening, I'll put a link, or I'll put a time in the description to exactly when we start the pack opening for those of you guys watching it in the past. But I see we do have one viewer already, so that's good to know. Let me know who you are, my friend, and we can talk Yu-Gi-Oh while we open packs. I got to get rid of Chain Reaction on this man's thingo. Did I actually just win with Chain Reaction? Wow. Maybe I shouldn't get rid of it. I was gonna say I should get rid of it because he takes so long to duel because he activates Chain Reaction all the time. But for once, he's actually, you know, making use of the ability. So we'll keep doing a few more auto duels. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, let's just jump into the duel school and do the duel school stuff, shall we? So we should have 2 quizzes and 2 loner decks. Let's do the quizzes first. Abyss Encounters 1, Whales Unite. Abyss Encounters include Citadel Whale, a monster that can be special summoned by attributing 2 water monsters. Use the effect of Gishki Beast to special summon a water monster and call forth Citadel Whale. Let's do it. This is pretty standard. I can't imagine this being like difficult at all. I mean, this is not a duelist challenge, right? It's just a duel school, like level 2 thing. So let's see what we have. We have 3 cards. Alright, let's see. When this card is normal summon, you can target 1 level 4 lower. Gishki. Wait, hang on, what? One in your graveyard. So how are we gonna get one to our graveyard? Once per turn, you can discard 1 water monster to your graveyard to target 1 card and throw it to the hand. So activate. Discard a Gishki Beast and send Panther to the hand. I think that should work. Boom, wrecked. Then we summon our Beast. And then we activate the effect to summon another Beast. And then we special summon. I presume. Wait, can this guy attack during the turn to use this effect? Yes, he can. We're saying get Gishki 1 and Gishki 2. Get my Citadel Whale. Actually, I think if we didn't use that, yeah, if we didn't use both Gishkis, we'd be in trouble. We wouldn't actually have enough damage. And boom, challenge 1 done. Super, super easy stuff. Hey, Corey, how's it going? You sent me a friend request on Switch. All right, I will add you when I get the chance. Next time I pick up my Switch. I tend to forget often because most time when I'm recording Switch videos, whoops, I bumped my microphone. My face cam is actually covering that little part of the screen that shows me my notifications. So I'll do that next time I grab my Switch. Now we should have a level 3 duel school thing. We do. Ruler of the Archfiends. Abyss Encounters includes Terror King Archfiend, a powerful monster that can only be special summoned while you control an Archfiend monster. However, if you're able to summon it once, you can special summon it from the graveyard with Deathstroke Archfiend even if it's destroyed. Huh. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm very, very, very intrigued. I kind of like that I'm using Odeon. He triggers me. He's not even a bad character. He just triggers me. What do we have face down? Archfiend Cavalry. Alright. Okay, so... When this card is destroyed by a card effect, and the graveyard... Okay. What do I have here? Oops. I see that. Okay. You can normal summon this card without attributing, but it's really about something to import. You can special summon. Okay, it's okay, whatever. You can special summon as many monsters except fiend type monsters. You can you cannot special summon. Sorry. Once per turn, you can banish one archery card from your hand or graveyard, then target one card in the field. Okay, that's not important though. Let's flip this guy face up. Let's see what does this guy do. Nobody normal summon the flip summon unless you have an archery monster on your side of the field. They control the thing placed during the standard phase. It's not optional, whatever. When this card is targeted by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent, not too important. The effects of an effect monster. This card destroy battle. Okay, I summon you.
I summon a monster in attack position.
What does this guy do? Oh, okay. So I see what you do. You gotta do this. You do some attacking, right? And then you activate your oops. Oh, don't get your text message out of my face. Activate the oops. Destroy Terra King Archivine. And then you activate this boy's effect to bring back the Terra King Archivine. And then attack for that last 1,000 points. It's a bit of a bait, you see, because it actually makes you think that you need Desperate Archivine on the field because he has 1,100, which is the exact amount of life points this our opponent had for overkill. But like I said, it's just a bait. We actually have 7,000 gems now. I'm excited. Do you reckon we should just start? I think we should just start. Let's just start, shall we? So I'm gonna go over to the GX world. Because the reason I want Bastion to be our kind of the character we have selected as we open packs is because I want the Water Dragon cards. So I feel like Bastion will help me get those. So where are we? Abyss Encounters. Gaze into the depths of something or other. Blah 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 blah. Now I'm really hoping that the cards in this set don't embody the Abyss, and by that I mean have all the URs and SRs at the very bottom of the box. But we'll see how it goes. We'll start off with our first 10 packs. For 500 gems and see what we can get. The cards I kind of want to see are definitely the Water Dragons and the Gishkis. That's what I want to see. I love the pack up for the card. Probably should start read some of this stuff. We have the Tasmanian Devil. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can send one level 4 level beast type monster from your hand from your deck to your hand. Oh, I can add one, not send. Not too bad. What else do we have that's pretty interesting? We have Aquamarine Meditation. Reveal one ritual spell card in your hand and target 2 Gishki monsters in your graveyard. Return them to the hand. That's pretty powerful, except the fact that it's a trap card. If this was a spell card, it'd be broken. We have a Gishki card. I think I remember reading this yesterday. It's not the best one, but hey, we still have it. So you can ritual summon this card with any Gishki ritual spell. Once per turn, you can declare one monster type and attribute. Look at one card in your opponent's hand. And if it is a monster of the declared type and attribute, shuffle it into the deck. Otherwise, return it to the hand. Now, that can be a little bit difficult because, of course, what do you call it? Because obviously you have to guess the monster type and attribute, but you can also like kind of guarantee those odds by doing it after your opponent searches for a monster. So obviously with various cards like, you know, Cyber Angel search for monsters, so maybe this guy could take that out. Who knows? And it's only a 4-star for 2,500. We get a Bonding D2O. This is the good version, right? Tribute 2 Duotarion and 1 Oxygeddon in your hand and or field. Special summon 1 Water Dragon or Water Dragon Cluster. Of course, that's the one we want to target. From your hand, deck, or graveyard. This card is treated as a special summon by the effect of Bonding H2O. If a Water Dragon or Water Dragon Cluster is sent from the field to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, add this card to your hand. You can only use the effect of Bonding D2O once per turn. Now, the best thing about this thing is it can summon your monster from anywhere. Your hand, deck, or your graveyard. As long as it's not banished, you get your monster. So pretty great stuff. Moving on, what do we have next? Plasma Ball. This card can attack your opponent directly. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, destroy this card. So you get 1 900 jab. That doesn't sound very good. Pandemonium Watchbearer. I believe this guy, yes, as long as it doesn't face up on the field. Pandemonium when you're outside the field is not destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Interesting. And then we have another Gishki. Is that Cyclone? It is Cyclone. That's interesting that it's spelled like that. Alright, are we going to get our first super rare? Are we going to get our first ultra rare? I guess not. Alien Mars. The effect of effect monsters with A counters are negated except for Mars. Not too bad, but the attack and defense is pretty bad. Fish Rain. When a face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster on the field is banished, special summon one level 3 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your hand. The banished monster must be fish, sea serpent, archetype even after being banished. Interesting. And we do have an ultra. We have Abyss Soldier. Once per turn, you can discard one water monster to the graveyard to target one card in the field and return it to the hand. Now, that's pretty cool. I quite like that effect, especially if you have like Water Dragon, you're running Bonding D2O in the same deck. Like, you can actually discard Water Dragon because you lose nothing. Bonding D2O can summon from the graveyard. So pretty cool stuff. We get our first ultra rare. I'm happy about that. Not the ultra rare I would have wanted, but hey, and any ultra rare is a good ultra, especially when it's something like that. Very generic. If it's super archetype heavy and not an archetype that I want, then I don't know, I wouldn't be too happy. But we have Oops, target one card you control and destroy it. Very interesting card. Then we have the Terrene Tooth Tsuchinoko. Interesting. When this card is special summon, change all other special summon monsters on the field to face down defense position. You can only use the effect of this monster once per turn. Not too bad, but you of course you have to special summon it, so that's obviously the bad part. And we have Damage Diet. Half all damage you take this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard to halve all effect damage you take this turn. You cannot halve the same damage twice with effect. So very interesting stuff. When I first read this card, I didn't realize the second time you can only halve effect damage, but hey, pretty interesting card. Also, that character kind of looks like Misty from Pokemon. She had, what do you call it? She had, that little girl had like a yellow top and then like overalls, which I think Misty had. Did she have overalls? No, she had straps, not like overalls. Whatever, not important. We're not talking about Pokemon right now. Another Oops. We have Cosmic Horror Gungiel? Gungiel? I don't know. If you're attributing a monster on your side of the field that is owned by your opponent, this card can be normal summon with one tribute. So the way you do this is using alien cards. They can actually take your opponent's monsters and then you tribute them with this for this guy. So pretty cool stuff. Once per turn, you can place one A counter on a monster on your opponent's side of the field. And then the standard alien effect, if a monster with an A counter battles an alien monster, it loses 300 attack and defense for each A counter during damage calculation only. And then finally we have Alien Warrior. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, place 2 A counters on the monster that destroyed it. If a monster with an A counter battles an alien monster, it loses 300 attack and defense for each A counter on the monster. So of course, like I said, the standard alien effect. Alright, can we get some more good cards? Wait. Why did that say new on... Oh, I guess because it came in the same 10 packs. We've already seen Plasma Ball. Flying Saucer Musiki. While this card is face up on the field, you can add one alien card from your deck to your hand instead of conducting a normal draw during the draw phase. 1000 attack, 5-star monster, trash. And then we have Alien Overlord. You can remove 2 A counters from anywhere on the field to special summon this card from your hand. That's pretty cool. Once per turn, you can place 1 A counter on each face up monster your opponent controls. That's also very cool. And of course, we have the standard effect for reducing the attack and defense. You can only control 1 Alien Overlord. Very, very cool stuff. You have to. It costs 2 to summon him, but then he can add 1 more, and he's a special summon. So you kind of get that, you know, -1 counter, but +1 advantage in terms of summons during the turn. Pretty cool stuff. We get 3 Kuribohs. Can we get another special pack? Apparently not. Alien Skull. You contribute 1 face-up level 3 or lower monster on your side of the field to special summon this card to your opponent. Oh, sorry, on your opponent's side of the field to special summon this card to your opponent's side of the field. If you special summon this monster this way, place 1 A counter on this card, and you cannot normal summon or set the same turn if a monster, and blah blah, the same standard stuff. So interesting stuff. Kind of puts a monster on that side of the field with an A counter. If that's what you want to do, go for it. Another Cosmic Horror, and then Pandemonium. Neither player has to pay life points during the standby phase for Archfiend monsters. Each time an Archfiend monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by battle, that player can add 1 Archfiend monster from their deck to their hand with a lower level than the destroyed monsters. They're very, very cool. You can keep getting more and more monsters as you go, and of course, you know, you don't have to pay life points. Very crucial card for that deck if you're going to run it. What do we have next? We have Deathstroke Archfiend. I don't really want to read this card. We're going to do it when the controller of this card pays 500 life points during each of his or her standby phases. When this card is targeted by a card effect of a card controlled by your opponent, when resolving the effect, roll a 6-sided die. If the result is 3, negate the effect. When Terra King Archfiend on your side of the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon him once more. Very interesting. We have Gishki Beast. When this card is normal summon, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Gishki monster in your graveyard and special summon that in defense position. Not too bad. Very, very cool. I quite like it. And then we have Showdown of the Secret Sense Scroll Techniques. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card or monster effect with the same name as a card in their graveyard, negate activation if you destroy it. This is very, very cool because obviously a lot of people run the same cards in their deck, but of course it's very, very situational, so I can't say I'd recommend, but it could be a fun little tech if you haven't got a lot of expensive cards in the game. Hey Alex, you're here. School just finished? Awesome, dude. Good to see that you can hang out. We get a glow and we have Bastion's face. We have Infernal Queen Archfiend. If the controller of this card pays 500 life points during each of his or her standby phases. When this card is targeted by an effect, you roll the dice. And if you get a 2 or a 5, negate the effect. As long as this card remains in the field during each standby phase, increase the attack of one Archfiend card or monster, by 1,000 points till the end phase. Pretty cool, but the stats of this monster is pretty bad. Then we have a cell recombination device. Target one face-up monster on the field. Send one alien monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, place A counters on that monster equal to the level of the sent monster. Oh my goodness. You can put a lot of A counters on something with this card. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your hand to add one alien monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, sorry. Banish this card from your graveyard, not banish the card from your hand. Very, very cool card. And it's a quick play spell. So this is probably going to be a very core card for them because, of course, you can when an opponent attacks you, you can use this to put A counters on a monster and obviously make them weaker than your monster and have them get destroyed. Very, very interesting stuff. And then we have Gishki Chain. Now, this is another card that I wanted. This is another card that I really, really, really wanted. If this card is normal summon, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You can reveal one ritual monster or ritual spell card among them and add it to your hand. Also, after that, place any remaining cards on the top of your deck in any order. So, this is kind of like your Gishki specific ritual support card. And of course, it's helpful because it being a water monster, being a Gishki monster, it's gonna help you with those. Draw a card if you have a Gishki, do these cool effects with that the ritual monsters have. So, very awesome card. I'm glad we pulled it. Have we even pulled a super rare yet? That was our first 10 packs. We've only got 2 ultra rares. But hey, I'm okay with that. It's been a good 10 packs. Let's jump into the next one. I want to try and keep things quick because, of course, I don't want this video to take a million years. And, I mean, the more we get in, the faster we're going to be because we're going to see lots of more repeat cards. We have Gishki Photo Mirror. This card can be used to ritual summon any Gishki ritual monster. You must also pay life points equal to the level of the ritual monster times 500. Very, very cool card. You don't have to actually tribute other monsters. You have to pay your life points. And sometimes that can be really worth it if you have a lot of life points and you want to get your big boss monster on the field. Of course, you can't get an 8,000. So you can't get a level 8 monster because that's your entire life points. But that's beyond the point. We have another A-Cell Shatterburst spell card, a quick play spell card. Select one face-up alien monster you control, destroy it, and distribute A counters equal to its level among your opponent's face-up monsters. I feel like the other one's better. I feel like the other quick play was better, except this one lets you target multiple monsters that your opponent controls. The other one lets you target one. So that I can see why you kind of want one over the other. Now we have Archfiend General. You can discard this card to the graveyard to add one Pandemonium from your deck to your hand. Always really good to be able to search a field spell card. If this card is on the field but Pandemonium is not, this card is destroyed. So that's kind of sad. But hey, if you have 2 of them, you can use one to search it and you can summon the other one. And you have a 2100 4-star monster, which is unheard of in this game. Well, to some extent. There's another one in this pack which I really want to pull as well. We have Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Oh, sorry, from your graveyard, lol. If summoned this way, banish this card when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect once per turn. Absolute booty. Complete trash. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon is so much better. We have Bonding Detour, very, very important card. Shuffle one Duoterran, Hydrogeddon, and Oxygeddon from your hand or graveyard into the deck to special summon one Water Dragon cluster from your hand or graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard to add one Water Dragon or Water Dragon cluster from your deck to your hand. So very, very cool stuff. If you can have effects to, discard one of these, if you run 3 and activate another one, you can actually, banish the one in the graveyard to get Water Dragon to hand, and then you can use this effect to summon the other one. And of course, getting Water Dragon to hand isn't too difficult if you actually play a Last Gamble deck. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely keen to try that out. Of course, I need 2 Duoterran, so hopefully we'll pull those. And then finally, we get Elemental Hero Captain Gold, the guy I was just talking about. You can discard. It's pretty much the exact same as the Archfiend, by the way. You can discard this card to the graveyard to add one Skyscraper from your deck to your hand. If Skyscraper is not face up on the field, destroy this card. So very, very cool stuff. I'm keen to run this. It's like the one random Elemental Hero in this box, but I'm super keen to try this out because I do have an Elemental Hero deck based on Skyscraper, so he could be a lot of fun. Anyway, moving on to the next pack, what are we going to see? We're going to get nothing special. Another Cosmic Horror. Damage Vaccine Omega Math? Is that Omega? I think it's Omega. When you take damage by battle or card effect, gain life points equal to the damage you took. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like Enchanted Javelin, but it doesn't work just based off battle. But of course, it also is after the fact, not beforehand, so it's a little bit more dangerous. And then we have Archfiend's Roar. Pay 500 life points, then target one Archfiend monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. It cannot be attributed during the end phase of this turn. Or destroy it. Destroy it during the end phase of this turn. Bamboozled. On to the next pack. Come on, Kribo. Give us some good stuff, my dude. Give us some good stuff. We have Corruption Cell A. Place one A counter on one face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field. Pretty standard stuff. Mermaid Archer. Once per turn, you can target one face-up level 3 or lower monster you control. Equip that target to this card. You can only equip one monster at a time with this effect. While equipped with a monster by this effect, this card gains 800 attack. This card should be destroyed. You can destroy the monster equipped to its head. So it's kind of like this little girl turns other monsters into union monsters for it. Interesting. I wouldn't say it's meta, but it's very cool stuff. And then we have Mistaken Arrest. Until the end of your next turn after this card resolves, neither player can add cards from their deck to the hand, except by drawing them. Very, very, very interesting. I mean, you can stop a lot of searching decks, like Cyber Angel searches a lot. Maybe you could attack this card to stop it. Then again, I'm sure there are better cards to attack. Another Pandemonium Watch by Alien Hunter. If this card destroys a monster with an A counter by battle, it can attack once again in a row. Not too bad, not too great, only 1600 attack. And then we have Shadow Knight, not Shadow King, Shadow Knight Archfiend. The control of this card pays 900 life points during each of his or her standby phases. When this card is targeted by an effect, you roll your dice, and if you get a 3, you negate the effect. Battle damage this card inflicts on your opponent is halved, and of course that's because it has 2000 attack. Next pack, only one Karibo. Come on, Karibo, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? We have another one of these boys, an Alien Mother. If this card destroys a monster with an A counter by battle and sends it to the graveyard, special summon the destroyed monster to your side of the field at the end of the battle phase. When this card is removed from the field, all monsters that were special summoned by this effect are destroyed. Not too bad, pretty interesting. It is a 6-star monster, so it's only a 1 tribute. Very cool, very, very cool. We have Alien Hypno, a Gemini monster with the Gemini effect that says, during your main phase, you can select one monster your opponent controls with A counters and take control of it while this card is on the field. During each of your end phases, remove one A counter from each controlled monster. If all A counters are removed from one of these monsters, destroy it. So this is one of the ways that you can get all those enemy monsters to your side of the field and tribute it for that big monster we were talking about before. Still no special cards. We have Otherworld, the A Zone. If your opponent's monster battles an alien monster you control, the opponent monster loses 300 attack and defense during damage calculation. So basically, it kind of treats it as if every single monster on your opponent's side of the field has an extra A token. Then we have Gishki Reliever. When this card is normal or flip summoned, you can target one other monster you control, return that target to your hand. You must control another face-up Gishki monster to activate this effect. So basically, the idea is that you summon this guy and bounce another Gishki to hand, and then you can summon that thing for an effect, or I don't even know what you do with it. Then we have, this is a very interesting card. I read this card, it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm keen to run this card because it sounds like a bit of a meme. This card can be used to ritual summon any Gishki ritual monster. You must also tribute face-up monsters from anywhere on the field, including your opponent's side of the field. How crazy is that? And these monsters' levels must equal the exact level of the ritual monster you summon. Halve the attack of the monster ritual summoned by this effect. You cannot conduct your battle phase until you activate this card. So there are a lot of drawbacks, but I mean, you can almost lava golem your opponent, which is kind of ridiculous. However, they obviously can negate the effect, so it's not as powerful as anyway. It's still pretty cool. I'm keen to try it out. Now, come on, game, give me some good cards. Alien Grey. Flip and place one alien counter on a face-up monster your opponent controls, blah blah blah. Same standard effect about attack and defense. After this card has been flipped face-up, when it's destroyed by battle, enter the graveyard, draw one card. Underworld Egg Clutch. Is that a tadpole? When a face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monster you control is banished, add one level 4 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monster from your deck to your hand. Nah, I'd say no. And then finally we have Imprisoned Queen Archfiend. During each of your standby phases, you must pay 1000 life points, is not optional, or this card is destroyed. During your standby phase, target one level 4 or lower Archfiend monster on the field. That target gains 1000 attack until the end phase, and Pandemonium must win the field, and this card must be in your graveyard to activate and resolve this effect. Wait, what? So this card has to be in the graveyard, and not on the field. Then, what? What? That's so confusing. I don't even know. But it is what it is. Also, hey William, how's it going? I do have a Twitch account, but I don't often stream on Twitch. I kind of just stick to YouTube. But I mean, I'm willing to move over to Twitch if that turns out to be something better than what we're doing here on YouTube. But right now, obviously, like I said, I'm only streaming on YouTube. Now we have Absolute End. Activate only during your opponent's turn. This turn, the attacks from your opponent's monsters become direct attacks. Interesting. I believe these two are on another card art. Actually, this guy is the guy on Spirit Barrier. This guy right here, he's on Spirit Barrier, and these two are on some other card art. I just realized you can't see where I'm pointing without me clicking. And then we have Crop Circles. Send any number of monsters from your side of the field to the graveyard to activate this effect. Select from your deck one alien monster whose level is equal to the total levels of the center monsters and special summon it. If you fail to find a monster to special summon, you take 2,000. Oh my god. Okay. And then we have Alien Telepath. Once per turn, you can remove one A counter from an opponent's monster to destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Very, very cool stuff. And of course, the standard alien effect. Come on, game. Where are my super rares? Where are my ultra rares? What are you doing to me? Alien Kid. Place one counter on all special summon monsters, or all monsters special summon to your opponent's side of the field. That's it. Okay. Crop Circles again, and Archfiend's Wall. So a pack of 10 without any SR, or you are. Game, why are you doing this to me? That's not okay. We're gonna go in for another one. We're only what, 20 packs in? I said we're going for 100. So we've got a long way to go before we stop things here. Gishki Noella. When this card is normal summoned, you can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. Send any excavated ritual spell cards and Gishki monsters to the graveyard. Also place the other cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Do Gishkis really benefit from having their spells and monsters in the graveyard? Is that a thing? It could be. I don't know. We have another one of these boys and another Forbidden Art of the Gishki. Ooh, we have 3 Karibo. Can we get a glow? We do get a glow. Can we get a Bastion face with a bam? It's a ritual card. Gishki Reliever, Moki, an Outcast Angel. Nobody knows what he is thinking at all. Sometimes he gets mad and it is dreadful. We're beast. But more importantly, we get Evigishki Mad August. You can ritual summon, Mind August. What am I talking about? You can ritual summon this card with any Gishki ritual spell. When this card is ritual summoned, target 5 cards in any graveyards and shuffle them into the deck. I mean, you can totally cheese play. Like, could you imagine if you're going up against Phoenix and they use their field spell to send their Phoenix to the graveyard, and then you, on your turn, you special summon this guy, right? You ritual summon this guy and put their Phoenix back in their deck. How mad do you think they would be? I want to try that. I definitely want to try that. In the graveyard is where they play. All right, I have to read more about the cards. I haven't read enough about them, but I'm definitely interested. I think they seem pretty cool. Thanks for the intel, William. Another interplanetary beast. Then we have a Dark Bishop Archfiend. The controller of this card pays 500 life points when a monster card on your side of the field is targeted by the effect. Any Archfiend monster, very cool stuff. If you roll a 1, a 3, or a 6, negate the effect, but this card is weak as all hell. And then finally, we have Archfiend Cavalry, which we saw in the little, what do you call it? In the dual school thing. If this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Archfiend monster in your graveyard, except Archfiend in special summon that target. It cannot attack this turn. So that was another bait in that dual school challenge, that if you destroyed him with your oops, you wouldn't get to summon, you wouldn't get to attack again. It's a bit of a cheeky thing there. We have another Fish Rain. We have another Tooth, and Shadow Knight. There's a lot of monsters in this pack that I just can't say. Lemuria, the Forgotten City. Interesting. This card's name is treated as Umi, just like every other field spell card in the game. All water monsters gain 200 attack and defense. Once per turn during your main phase, you can have all water monsters you currently control gain levels equal to the number of water monsters you currently control to the end phase. This is pretty powerful, because with C stealth attack, that means you can literally super rush headlong with every one of your monsters, pretty much, unless you only have like 2 level 3s. Actually, that will still work out. Very powerful stuff. Another one of these another one of the TTT. And then we have Spined Gilman. All fish, sea serpent, and archetype monster you control gain 400 attack. So this guy's going to be a 1700 attack monster. Not too great. Oh, but I guess with a field spell, he could be 1900. So he's alright. And he buffs everyone else. It's kind of like Starboy, but I think Starboy might be better, because Starboy can be memed out with Hammerhead. We have a Rainbow Glow. We have a Bastion Eyes. Do we have a Water Dragon? Oh, is that a Water Dragon? I don't think it is. Aquamirror Meditation. Corruption Cell A, and Power Breaker. If this card is in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect and sent to the graveyard, target one face-up spell or trap card your opponent controls to destroy that target. So, not as good as if it was any spell and trap, but, you know, it still destroys a spell and trap. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the damage step. So, it's not too bad. I think it goes alright. But I don't see it being the most played card in the world. We have another pack. We have a Winking Karibo. Give it to me. Give me the... Oh. Come on. Show me the Water Dragon. That looks like a water card in the background. We have Aqua Mirror Illusion. Special summon one Geeski Ritual monster from your hand. It can attack and it is returned to your hand during the end phase. So a bit of a cheese play. She looks like she's really suffering. Pretty creepy card art. We have another Lemuria. And finally we have, come on, Water Dragon Cluster. Water Dragon Cluster! Citadel Whale. I'm okay with that. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. If this card in your graveyard is in your hand or graveyard, you contribute 2 monsters, water monsters, to special summon this card. So very cool. It can be special summoned from the graveyard. Very interesting stuff. You can only use this effect of Citadel Well once per turn, so you can't just, you know, summon multiple in one turn. That'd be ridiculous. You can set one C stealth. So when this card is special summoned, you can set one C stealth attack directly from your deck. Amazing. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets one water monster you control and no other cards, quick effect, you can negate activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So very cool. Free negation once per turn, which is amazing. Good card. I'm keen to play it. And also, fun fact, I have one of them in real life. Also, my nose is itchy, so give me 2 seconds to itch my nose. Sadly, that wasn't the Water Dragon Cluster we were hoping for. Alien Skull, we've already seen you. Wild Pawn Archfiend, 500 life point cost. When the card effect is controlled by your opponent, when this card is targeted, you roll 6-sided dice at 3 negates. As long as this card remains face up on the field, your opponent cannot attack any Archfiend monster except this guy. So he's a pawn because he helps act. And now we have the Despair Uranus. Thanks, Konami. Excellent card name. When this card is tribute summoned while you control no spell or trap cards, and you can activate this effect. Your opponent declares either continuous spell or continuous trap, and you set one card of that type directly from your deck. This card gains 300 attack for each face-up spell and trap card you control. Face-up cards in your spell and trap zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. Very interesting. I'd like to see someone pull off a play with this deck. It'd be cool. We get a 1 Creepo. We get a sad pack, but it's glowing though. Ha. Underworld Egg Clutch, Infernal Archfiend Queen, and a Vishki Tetroga. I mean, I did say I wanted Gishki cards. You can ritual summon this card with any Gishki ritual spell. Once per turn, you can declare one card type, a monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent can discard one card to negate this card's activation. Otherwise, both players send one card of the declared type from their main deck to the graveyard. Interesting. Interesting. I don't ever see your opponent discarding a card to negate your effect. Like, why would they choose to send a card from their hand to the graveyard instead of a deck to the graveyard? Unless they really, unless you're going to mill them out. That's pretty cheese, actually. That's pretty cheese. I don't know. Like I said, I'm keen for Geesh Keys. I want to get them all. Hopefully I can get the Ultra Rare. That'd be amazing. Another pack. What are we going to get? Mirror Ladybug. More Ladybugs. If you control at least one face-up monster and have no monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned this way, this card's level becomes equal to the total levels of all other monsters you control. If the level of this card is higher than 12, destroy this card. Interesting. This seems like Synchro and or XZ support. I think more so Synchro, because if it was XZ support, it wouldn't work, because it gains levels based. If you have one other level 4 monster, this thing becomes level 5, which is a bit of a meme because you can't XZ with that. But hey, this thing seems like Synchro support. Another Alien Hypno and another Desmanian Devil. Alright, I can't complain about 4 SRs, but sadly we didn't get any URs. And you know what? For good luck, I'm going to put Water Dragon Cluster on the side of the screen, because we've had this area empty this entire time. Alright, another 5 packs. We're only 30 and we've been doing this for half an hour. We need to pick up the pace. There is a deck concept idea for every planet-based monster card. Sadly, yes, Uranus. Absolutely hilarious. It's such a funny card. Another Dark Bishop. Checkmate. Tribute one Archfiend monster on your side of the field. During this turn, one Terror King Archfiend on your side of the field can attack your opponent's life point directly. Very cool. And Terror King has 2k attack. That's obviously very powerful. Fishborg Planter. While this card is in your graveyard, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Then if it is a water monster, special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use this effect of Fishborg Planter once per turn. Interesting. Seems like another kind of synchro support in the way of getting levels on the field. Interesting stuff. Alright. Nothing special in this pack. Sound of the Retreat. Return on monsters you control to the hand. Sounds like a good idea. Another Checkmate and Terror King Archfiend. Did I read that card? I guess not. Interesting. Cosmic Horror, blah blah blah. More cards we've already seen. So this is where things start to speed up a little bit. Moki's back down. Armed Sea Hunter. After damage calculation, if this card battles an affected monster, negate the effects of that monster, including in the graveyard. Very powerful. You must control another face-up water monster to activate and roll the effect. A little less powerful. If this card will be destroyed, you can destroy one face-up level 3 or lower water monster you control instead. Is this guy like a 6 samurai from the deep? Because he kind of has the same effect. I have a cool effect if you have another water monster in the field, and if I'm going to be destroyed, I can destroy another level 3 water monster instead. Very interesting. Plays like a 6 samurai. Plays like a 6 samurai. Alright. Plasma Ball. Orbital Bombardment. Send one alien monster from your side of the field to the graveyard to destroy. Attack with this card, destroy one card, or spell trap card of the field. A 2 for 1, not that great. Then we have another Cell Recombination device. I know how to say device. We have some hieroglyphs where you get a good card. We get a fusion monster. What fusion monster is in this pack? Oh, Moki King, right, the beast. Another Shadow Knight Archfiend. Alright. We get some glows, we get some eyes, we get a trap card. Sea Stealth Attack. Call the Archfiend. You can target one level 5 or higher Archfiend monster in your graveyard. Discard one Fiend type monster, and if you do special summon the targeted monster, you can only use this effect of Call the Archfiend once per turn. See, one thing you got to note about this is that you actually have to discard first. Like, sorry, you have to target first, not discard first. Which means you can't discard and target the card you discard. Interesting thing to note about this. But of course, regardless, to activate this effect, you have to have another Fiend type monster in the graveyard. But with certain things, like I believe the dinosaur version of, or similar of this card, where you activate the effect, discard a card, and target something, you can actually discard, you can target the thing you discard. So, interesting right there. Also, I've noticed that we haven't got any cards that I actually want. I want Duo Terrier and I want Water Dragon. I'm not getting them, so it feels bad, man. Pandemonium Watchbear, Desperate Archfiend, and Gishki Avance. Once per turn, you can choose one Gishki monster from your deck and place it on top of your deck. It's not a +1, so it kind of feels bad. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe that's important. Mirror Ladybug, Armed Sea Hunter, and Downbeat. This is a very, 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 very new card to the TCG. Kind of amazing that we already have it in Duel Links. Tribute one face-up monster, special summon from your deck one monster with the same original type, attribute, and tribute that the tribute monster had on the field, but one level lower. You can activate one per turn. Alright. Abyss Encounters, Cosmic Horror, blah blah blah, Mirror, blah blah blah, and Archfiend Soldier. The 1900 Beast. I actually want to put this in my beatdown deck because it looks so cool. But yeah, he's an expert at battle who belongs to a crack diabolical unit. He's famous because he always gets the job done. All right, so one super rare in that 10. We're not looking too hot right now, but we still got 60 more packs to open, so I can't complain about not getting the cards I want. I can still easily get 2 Duo Terrion and 1 Water Dragon in that, and hopefully, I can get lucky and get more cards too. You know, you never know. A Cell Incubator. I should have read that. Valporn Archfiend and 100-Footed Horror. This card I'm pretty sure is trash. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing, but its attack becomes 1300. Is that it? That's all you do? Trash. Alright. Gishki Mollusk. When this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, then return them all to the top of the deck, to the bottom of the deck, top or bottom of the deck in any order. So this is where the Gishki graveyard things come in. I see that. Gishki Reliever and Spiny Gilman. 3 Karibos. Gimme Water Dragon. Alien Kid. A-Cell Breeding Device. During each of your standby phases, put 1 A counter on a face-up monster your opponent controls. Cool stuff. And another Downbeat. Alright, come on, game. Give me the juice. Different Dimension Deep Sea Trench. So many Ds. When this card resolves, banish 1 water monster from your hand, graveyard, or face-up on the field. And then when this face-up card on the field is destroyed, special summon that banished monster to your side of the field. Huh. Interesting. I can't think of a good way to use it, but I'm sure there is a good way to use it. 3 Karibos. I'm not getting any Winks, man. I'm feeling kind of sad. We get some Bastion Eyes, though. Absolute End. Evergishki Tetroga. And down. That was a really lame pack. Oh, but it was a double rare pack. That's why. That's why it was so special. Alright. Checkmate. A-Cell Scatterburst and Brainwashing Beam. Select one monster with at least 1 A counter on your opponent's side of the field and take control of that monster during each of your standby phases. Remove 1 A counter of that controlled monster. If all A counters are removed from that monster or that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, another DDDT, Dark Bishop, and Shadow Knight. Alright, we get the wing now. What's it gonna be? Gimme the... Really? Really? Winking Karibo. And we get nothing. Excellent. Trash. William was saying to use Bastion's water skill. I probably will. It sounds like a good idea. I mean, it's pretty easy to lose life points in this game. In 1,000, after you get 1,000, I mean, you can do the whole Cosmic Cyclone strat, and then you can get some really, really buff stuff. Mythical Bestiamorph. I have not seen this card. I must have skipped it when looking at the box yesterday. Each time an opponent's monster effect is activated, place one spell counter on this card. When that effect resolves, you can send this card with 6 or more spell counters on it to the graveyard to add one spell card from your deck to your hand. Huh. Searching any spell card is powerful as all hell. But for your opponent to trigger 6 monster effects before you can use this, that's a lot. Alien Hunter and Armed Sea Hunter. Let's see. Cosmic Cyclone to destroy your spell card to bring out the water monster and drop your life points. I'm not sure if that'll work. I think the DDD thing has to be destroyed. Yeah, see, Different Dimension Deep Sea Trench, William, has to be destroyed, but Cosmic Cyclone banishes without destroying it, so that destruction effect won't trigger. At least I don't think it will. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty convinced that won't work out as planned. I don't think it'll work out as planned. Alright, Abyss Encounters, Crop Circles, DHO, yeah, DHO, and Archfiend Soldier. Come on, give me the Water Dragon in this pack, right here. I can smell it. I can smell it, even though it's not in here. Plasma Ball, Dark Bishop, and Elemental Hero Gold Captain Gold. That's how his name's said, not the other way around. Bamboozled. More Abyss Encounters, more cards that we've already seen. Is it spam time? Oops, I shouldn't have skipped that. Wicked Ban. It's a fire monster or dark monster. The Skull, Archfiend of Lightning. This is Summon Skull 2.0. During each of your standby phase, you must pay 500 life points. This is not optional. If this card, or this card is destroyed. Before revolving an opponent's card effect that targets this card, roll a dice 1, 3, or 6, and you can destroy and negate the card. Pretty cool. Not too amazing. Not too amazing. The 3 Creepers, nothing else happening, feels bad. Aqua Mirror Illusion, Golden Flying Fish, and 100-Footed Horror. Golden Flying Fish, for you guys who aren't aware, you contribute one of the water monsters to destroy one monster on the field, I think. Another Mythical Beast Morph, Rook, and another meme spell, an A spell. We get a Rainbow Glow. Could this be the pack we're looking for? We get Bastion's Eyes. We get... Please. Please. Pandemonium Watch Bear. Corruption Cell A. This is the exact same set of cards that came before our previous, like, ultra rare card. Come on. Gishki Ultra Rare. I have faith! Yes! Let's go, baby! That's what we wanted. The Evigishki Levianima. Interesting. You can ritual summon this card with any Gishki ritual spell card. When this card declares an attack, draw 1 card, and if you do, reveal it. And then, if it was a Gishki monster, look at 1 random card in your opponent's hand. So very, very powerful effect. Just for attacking, you get to draw a card, and you have a chance to look at a card in your opponent's hand. So you get card advantage, and you get knowledge. Very cool stuff. I'm keen to play that. However, I don't think only having 1 is going to be enough. I might need more. But I'm not rich. I don't know if I can afford more. Mermaid Archer. Lemuria of the Alien Shock Trooper. Honestly, I would be willing to reset the box super early, but I haven't pulled my Duoterrans that I need. So it kind of feels bad. More Damage Vaccine, Alien Telepath, and Desmanian Devil. We get another... If I get Water Dragon here or Duoterran here, I might reset. What is it? Water Dragon! Spell card. Yes! I forgot this was in the set. It ties the Brethren. I actually wanted this card too. I forgot. Pay 2,000 life points and target 1 level 4 or lower monster you control. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters. However, before that happens, you can special summon 2 monsters from your deck. With the same type, attribute, and level as that monster. I'm really keen to use this on Magnet Warriors, man. Sorry, Kane. With the blah blah blah. Of course, with different names, you cannot conduct your battle phase to turn you active with this card. But still, getting 3 magnets in the field straight away is super dangerous because then your opponent has to deal with the fact that once you get a single Delta on the field, you are going to end their career with Valkyrion. A very cool card. I'm glad I pulled it. And that's a 2 UR 1 SR from 10 packs. I will take that. So we're 60 packs in. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go for 100. So we're gonna do another 40 packs. What am I saying? Hopefully we can get the cluster. If not, then the universe is against me, and I'm not okay with that. And William talking a lot of stuff in the chat. I'm going to catch up. You're right, but you can use Parallel Twister to clear your opponent's board while bringing out your monster. I'm not even sure that'll work with him, because doesn't Parallel Twister just send the card to the graveyard, not destroy it? I could be wrong. I swear there's something holding back, Parallel Twister back from achieving that. I think Double Cyclone will get you there. Double Cyclone is destroy, which is pretty powerful. But I don't think Parallel Twister gets you there. Alien Grey, Deathstroke Archfiend, and another Tetroga. Alright. Come on, I don't want these 1 creeper packs, man. Give me the Water Dragon. Give it to me. Alright. More cards we've already seen. Ooh, rip. I got a little bit too hasty there. It was a Gishki something. Alien Kid, Golden Flying Fish, and 100-Footed Horror. These guys have some long names, to be honest. Cosmic Horror, Aquamira, and Gishki Beast. I didn't get have 3 of these. That's pretty cool. Give it to me. Give it to me. No, come on. Are you serious? Is this a joke? That's Water Dragon, right there? Citadel Whale. Apparently, I'm building this water deck and not the Water Dragon deck, because the game gave me 2 Citadel Whales already. Watch Bear, a spell card, and Avance. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Avar Pawn, Checkmate, and ACL Recombination Devis. Wow, that was 10 packs already. Okay. Realistically, I'm kind of sad we haven't got one of these. The fact is, Citadel Whale and Legendary Fisherman go really well together, but I haven't got the Legendary Fisherman. What else am I missing? I'm missing these 2. Slate Warrior and Mystic Piper and Salvage. I'm okay with that. I kind of want these cards. I want one of these 2. I want this as well. We're going to leave it on Duo Terrion. I'm going to put faith in that card. We have 30 packs left to open in the stream, and I might even open more because I'm pretty excited for this archetype, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't get any of the cards. Alright, more cards we've seen. 3 Creebos, but no Glow, probably because I skipped it. The game was like, how rude of you. Alright, come on. I believe. Show me. Show it to me. Show me the Water Dragon Cluster. Or the Duo Terran, one of the 2. I'm literally opening this box for Gishki and Water Dragon. You give me some You're giving me some Gishki, but I want some Water Dragon. Come on, man. Hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. Is this another 10 pack without any UR? I saw it gonna be tilted. Spell card. Why can't these garbage sets of 10 like be in the bottom of the box? And why can't these garbage sets of 10 be in the abyss, the bottom of the abyss, instead of Water? I get that Water Dragon seems the kind of guy who'd be at the bottom of the abyss, but I want him to come out from the depths and get into my deck. Get some eyes. A trap card. Give me Sea Stealth Attack. Thank you. Thank you. As long as I at least get one of those. Otherwise, my Citadel Whale is just pointless. Alright. Valpon Archfiend. Lame stuff? Lame stuff. Come on! Don't make me get my real Water Dragon Cluster card just so I can summon it. I'll do it. I'll do a mock duel right in front of you guys on face cam and summon that card just to make it come out of this box. Come on, Bastion. Give it to me. Give it to me. Moki King, Gishki Mollusk, and Archfiend Cavalry. How are we hitting the random cards I don't want? Are you kidding me? We've literally hit the SRs I don't want. Every time. What's happening, man? What's happening? Also, my surprise kind of ruined my throat. Also, hey, Lord Sharp, how's it going? Or Shapi, I don't even know how to say that. We get another... Is this it? It's a spell card. Is it a salvage? It's salvage, isn't it? Mysterious Triangle. Destroy a monster in your field with an 8 counter, then special summon 1 level 4 alien monster from your deck and destroy during the end phase. Oh, but that's cheese play, my dude. It's a quick play spell. You destroy a monster, you summon 1, you go for game. Cheese play right there. It's a cheese play 100%. Alright. Nothing. I gotta read that vanity card at some point, shouldn't I? If I ever remember. Come on, man. Don't give me the 3 Creebos and then give me nothing. Alright, alright. Come on. Alright. I mean, I can't complain about 3 SRs. Except when this is an SR I wanted. This is an SR. I mean, I have one of them. It's fine. I wanted these 3 SRs right here, and I've only got 2 of them out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 of 9. That's actually not too bad. Let's go for another 10 packs. It's going to be our last 10 packs with gems. I know I have 2,000 more gems, but I'm going to save them because I do want to open older boxes to get more floodgates, to get more cosmic cyclones, that sort of stuff. So I need to save up for those. Hopefully the next mini box also going to be trash like the previous one, and maybe, just maybe, I can save my gems. Fingers crossed. Open this next pack. More Murky King. He's taking a rest. Alright, come on. Alien Mars, Flying Saucer, Gishki Reliever, Alien Grey, Arm Cylinder. Come on, just give me something good in this last 10. Water Dragon, anything. I know that if I don't get Duo Terran, I can't even summon Water Dragon the fun way, so I probably shouldn't even bother asking for it. But I want it for the memes. I want a prismatic one too, because you're making me suffer. You're making me suffer, Konami. Is this what you want? Your fan base to suffer? I'm just kidding. I love Konami. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the Water Dragon cards, and as you can see by the right-hand side of my screen, I have none of them. We're doing great, aren't we? This is just like the Red Eye Slash Dragon box, isn't it? But I can't complain. I got to dual level 20 in Stage 1 of KC Cup with Slash Dragon alone, so I'm happy. That was worth it. 100%. Just for the feels of being able to get there with Red Eyes, and not like the broken Red Eyes that it once was. Alright, come on, man. Give me my Water Dragon card. You know what? Actually, don't give me Water Dragons. Give me another Gishki Ultra Rare, even though it's not in the box. Just be a meme. Huh. Excellent, excellent, excellent yellow glow. Excellent golden glow. Okay, let's see. We hit half of the Ultra. We hit less than half the Ultra Rares, and we hit, I think, less than how many Super Rares are in a box? I think it might be 28. Did we hit exactly half? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24. How is it that I always hit less than half of the good cards every time we go for a box? This is such a tilter. Should I do one more? Should I do one more set of 10? Guys, in the chat, let me know. Do I go for one more set of 10? Because I'm down. I'll do it. I know that in my next set of 10, I'm going for... I know for a fact in my next set of 10, I'm going to be getting that double Duo Terrion and Cluster Dragon. The question is, do you guys want to see it live? Let me know real quick in the chat. Until then, I'm going to find this Gishki card that we keep skipping, and I want to read what it does. It was a normal card, right? It was... What was it? Or was it a rare card? Gishki man, where are you? There you are. Gishki Vanity. During your main phase, you can discard this card. This turn, your opponent can activate spells, traps, spell and trap effects, or monster card effects. A lot of things they can't do when a Gishki monster is ritual summoned, or when a Gishki ritual spell card is activated. Ah, safety. Of course, go for... We're doing it. We're doing it. Plus, you guys know that I'm super lucky when it comes to other boxes that I want, which is definitely not true. So, I'll get my Floodgate easy. Don't worry about it. Alright, come on. Give it to me. I have faith. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards guide me. I should have said that at the very beginning of the box. I should have said that at the very beginning of the box, but I didn't. And I might have bamboozled myself because of it. What? This looks like Heart of the Cards to me! It's a salvage, isn't it? Excellent. I mean, I can't complain because it's an ultra rare, but is salvage even that good? Like, what are you going to use salvage for? I'm trying to think. Yeah, what do you use salvage for? Like, sure, it's a +1, right? Because you get... Okay. Hold that. Damn it, man! I really thought... I really thought... I really thought, right, that that it had to be Water Dragon, because that was the only ultra rare left that's a water type. But there was one more. There was one more. Yo, but 2 back-to-back? I'll take it. Anyway, as I was saying, with salvage, it's a +1 because you go from having 1 card in your hand, you play it, and you get 2 more. So you get to, like I said, +1. But I don't see the use, you know? I don't see the use. I do not see the use, my friends. Alright, come on, give me one more. I can't even see what we do and do not have because I scrolled down the list, and it's kind of tilting me. Alright, crop circles. Orbital bombardment. I feel like I've been orbitally bombarded. Why is a card called Orbital Bombardment in the Abyss Encounters box? Actually, why are aliens in the Abyss Encounters box? I'm bamboozled. I'm very... But I have to say though, I can't complain about the Legendary Fisherman because I do have cards to support it. Whereas if I pulled Water Dragon Cluster, like I said, I would not be able to summon. I wouldn't be able to summon it because I need Duoterion to make the best deck with it. But I have 0 of those too because I'm amazing. Alright guys, you want to see the example of no self-control? It's right here, right now. One more. One more! Lord, I actually do play the TCG, however, I don't really play it competitively. I just play it with friends, and we shiggle around. Like, we stay up to date with the rules and stuff like that, but we don't really go to tournaments as such. But we play, we go alright. We go alright. We're like tier 3. No, I don't know. We do alright. Can you stop baiting me, game? It's not fun. You think a wall of hieroglyphics ever means that I should get a rare card? No, it shouldn't. I should get prismatics in the entire pack if you do that. Yo, could you imagine if you opened a pack with 3 prismatics? How insane would that be? Oh, is this our water dragon? I guess not. It's nothing. It's trash. What's going on? What's going on? Come on. Come on. Give me the cards that I want. Oh, man. Why does this always happen? I feel like every time I stream pack openings, I get trash. But when I'm not streaming, I get good cards. I feel like I jinx myself with these streams. I mean, I'm sure me getting the cards... Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, that's it. We're done. No more. Oh, let's see our haul. Let's see what we got. I mean, okay. I have one of every Gishki card. That's good. That's really, really, really good. I can't complain about that. Let's have a quick look at all the other cards we missed out on. So, Water Dragon Cluster. Let's give everyone a read. So, this card, this amazing card, it cannot be normal summon to set. Must be special summon with the effect of a bonding spell or trap. If this card is special summon, you can activate this effect. Effect monsters your opponent cards you control, cannot activate their effects for the rest of the turn. Also, change their attack to 0 until the end of this turn. You can tribute this card, special summon 2 Water Dragon from your hand and or deck in defense position, ignoring their summoning conditions. Now, the second effect, not too important, but the fact that you can prevent monster effects, right? You can make your opponent's monsters go down to 0, and this is a special summon, meaning you can summon another monster, and then if you have anti-magic arrows, you go for game. Absolutely ridiculous, very, very fun card, but too bad I don't have it. Thanks, Konami. I'm probably never going to get it. This is not a box I'm going to invest $1 million in anyway. Kind of sad. And then we have Duoterion real quick, just because he's worth it. You can discard this card, add 1 bonding spell or trap from your deck to your hand. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can target 1 Hydrogeddon, Oxygeddon, or Duoterion in your graveyard and special summon it. You can only use the effect once per turn. So the discard, search for bonding, not only puts this guy in the graveyard for your bonding spell, but it also, of course, thins out your deck, which is very, very exciting. I just realized another card I didn't get is actually Gishki Aqua Mirror, which is a Gishki ritual spell. You can use this card to ritual summon any Gishki monster. You can also tribute monsters on the field or your hand whose levels equal the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. You can shuffle this card from your graveyard into the deck and target 1 ritual monster in your graveyard and add the target to your hand. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's great. But I don't have it. Like, okay. I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to use this. I'm definitely never going to use this. And this card? Yeah, good luck. Not happening. But I still pulled them. I mean, I can't complain. I pulled Gishki Chain. That's what I wanted. My first few packs were incredible, and then the game just went downhill from there. How fun. But hey, it is. Also, I'm going to change the title of this video to 120 packs because that's what happened. What else is there that we didn't click on? So this is the Archfiend monster, Archfiend Emperor, the first Lord of Horror. You can normal summon this card without tributing, but its original attack and defense becomes halved. If summoned this way, it is destroyed during the end phase. You cannot special summon any monsters, except Fiend type monsters. Once per turn, you can banish one Archfiend card from your hand or graveyard, then target one card in the field and destroy it. It's a very, very powerful card, but it's a bit of a meme if you don't summon it the right way. But still very, very cool. And then we have Slate Warrior. Flip, this card gains 500 attack and defense, so he can become 2400 and 900 respectively. If this card is destroyed by battle, the monster that destroyed it loses 500 attack and defense. So pretty interesting card. It's going to be hard to trigger its flip effect because it only has 400 defense, but it will have 900 at the point of battle, and maybe a Mirror Wall will save you, maybe a Wolf Trust will save you. I mean, there's plenty of ways to save him. But pretty interesting. And then the last card, the last UI that we didn't pull, is Mystic Piper. You can tribute this card to draw to draw and reveal one card. If that card is a level 1 monster, draw one more card. The effect of Mystic Piper can only be activated once per turn. So pretty interesting. This might go well with Moki Moki. I believe he's a level 1 monster. If he's not, then I don't know what you use this card for. And I'm glad it's one of those cards I didn't pull. But also, hey Ronnie, how's it going? I think you kind of came at the very bad time because the stream's about to end. But yeah, I'm disappointed with my pills. I'm disappointed with my pulls overall. But I like the pack. I like the box, and I probably will invest more. I want to use this 1000 to get other cards that I need for other decks. But I probably will invest more as time goes on. I mean, Crowler is going to give me a bunch more cards as well. And I think I'm probably going to reset the box, honestly. And give up on the Water Dragon archetype. Because for me to dig for these two cards, it's going to take a lot of time. And then I have to get a Duotarion, a third Duotarion anyway. Whereas I'd rather be getting more of the Gishkis. These two right here, and as well as this field spell, sorry, the ritual spell, which, I mean, obviously the best way to get them is to continue opening this box, but we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for the stream. Let's just get back out of here and we can look at the main menu and our disappointment. We have new homework for Crowler. I should do that at some point. I'm slowly building up my tricky test thing, so hopefully sometime soon we'll be able to finish this event and, like I said, get a bunch more gems from it. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I have to say I really like the box and the cards in it, and I'm really excited to get these archetypes and play them. But of course, as you guys saw, life doesn't always work like that for us because we get memed by everything. Kind of sucks, but hey, we did get a good amount of Geesh keys, and that was the thing I was more excited for. I mean, I do have Water Dragon Cluster in real life, so it's not too important for me to get that card in the game as well. Anyway, I just want to end things off. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hit that like button. And of course, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this video or this live stream, subscribe, because there's going to be plenty more Duel Links content coming up very, very soon. In fact, I just realized that there's been a Red Eye Slash Dragon deck above my head this entire time, hasn't there? Wow. Why didn't you guys tell me that Slash Dragon was above my head the entire time? All this time, I thought you guys could see the list of cards in the box. Wow. That's my bad. I apologize for that. In the future, I'll try to be more wary of what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, like I said, it's going to be the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, hit like, subscribe if you want to do all that. Like I said, more Duel Links coming very, very soon. If I happen to pull more of the Legendary Fisherman cards, I will probably make a deck on that. Otherwise, look forward to a Row Mages coming sometime this week, because I finally have all the cards. It took me way too long, but I finally have them, and I feel like throwing it together and having some fun. So I've done a little bit of testing. Haven't got anything too concrete yet, but I will very, very soon. It'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, it's time to end things off. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.